You want to install a LoRaWAN Radio Gateway at home to benefit from a long-range network. We chose to use a Pygate which will allow us to stay in the Pycom universe that we now know well, and most importantly, it's one of the cheapest solutions. For this, you must have a package that acts as an extension card. We connect a processor to it. The latter doesn't necessarily need to be a LoPi because we won't be using its LoRa radio part. Indeed, the Pygate has another Semtech radio component that allows simultaneous listening on 8 LoRa channels. A LoPi can only listen on one channel at a time. Indeed, when transmitting data, the object randomly chooses a radio channel for the message to be received. The radio gateway needs to listen on all possible channels. Insert the Pycom on the Pygate and connect the antenna to the Pygate connector. Next, you need to adapt the Pycom to its new functions by downloading the right firmware. Do this by launching the Pycom firmware update program and selecting Pygate. Third, open the Pygate directory with Atom. You'll find the Wi-Fi_conf.py file. That will allow the gateway to access your Wi-Fi network. It can contain the same identifiers as when you connected your LoPi to your Wi-Fi network. The main.py program is pre-configured to use the Things Network's European LNS. The config.json file contains the description of usable frequencies in this zone. Looking at it, you can see 8 frequencies that are monitored by the radio gateway. You'll find other possible configurations on the Things Network website. Upload the program to the Pycom memory of the radio gateway, and since it's called main.py, it will start automatically on restart. It connects to Wi-Fi, then we'll display the gateway identifier. Copy it because we'll need it later. After that, there's lots of text indicating that the gateway is configuring the LoRaWAN network. When the LED turns green, the gateway is active. Now we must inform the Things Networks of our radio gateway's existence. If you haven't already, you'll need to create an account on the Things Network. Go to Console. Choose Europe 1 if you're in Europe, or the corresponding geographical area. Add a gateway by providing a textual identifier, which is a readable name without spaces, the gateway identifier corresponding to the hexadecimal value displayed at startup, and a text to better describe the gateway. Finally, the frequency plan. If objects are easily accessible, you can choose spreading factor 9 for the downlink. Otherwise, if you can't reach your objects, you can fall back on spreading factor 12. Validate the gateway, and it is added to the LNE. You will be able to visualize the frames it receives.